Welcome to Thoughts Can Change Your Life with me, Reverend Wolak. We're here each and every day. Yes, we are. And we get to have a conversation. And that's what this is about. This is about you and I having a conversation about things in life, about how do we reclaim our power? How do we consciously create all that we can? How can we have the greatest experience of life possible for ourselves? Notice I said for ourselves, not for the benefit of others, because others don't have your experience, right? Only you have your experience. Can you really wrap your head around that? Can you wrap your head around the idea that no one else is sharing your experience? They are sharing their experience. So your personal power is what? Creating your experience. How do you create your experience? By you choosing where you put your focus. That's your personal power, where you choose to put your focus. Now, here's what's happening to most people. They're buying into letting other people show them where to put their focus, telling them where to put their focus. And we don't have the chutzpah. We don't have the kahunas to say, no, I'm not going to put my focus where you want me to. It's not where I want to go. I want to go over here. Therefore, I am going to put my focus here. That takes great, great, great courage. Courage. Sometimes the words come out in unique ways, and my wife tells me that all the time. It's about courage. The courage to be you. The courage to think for yourself, the courage to speak for yourself, the courage to listen to yourself, the courage to listen and not speak, the courage to act upon what you believe, the courage to control your feelings and understand that your feelings are simply guides of letting you know whether you're on track or you're off track. And the only track there is the one that your heart desires to express and to experience this and every day. You're absolutely right. It's about living in the moment. And what is the moment? What is your heart calling for in this moment? That's a great question. What is your heart calling for in this moment? I love 8 o'clock here Central Time because my heart calls me to speak to you. And I love it because I get to share. Here's what I'm sharing. Every day, I don't know if you notice, I'm all over the ballpark because I'm sharing where I'm at in my own consciousness. I'm sharing where I'm at. What am I being challenged with right now? What is my opportunity here right now? I'm going to tell you something that I'm really getting focused on. It's energy. I'm really getting focused that the energy, wait a second, not the energy, that I am energy. That you are energy, that everything is energy. And what does energy do? It vibrates. How does it vibrate? At a specific frequency. Here's the key thing. What you continually to focus on will keep the same frequency you're in or change the frequency one way or the other. That's where our power is. It's creating a frequency. So you have to decide what it is you want, and then you create the frequency of it. How do you create a frequency? You build a belief. Your beliefs create your frequency. Most of your beliefs are unconscious. You've never even chosen them. You've never even examined them. They're just there and they're blindly, they're working in the background over and over and over and over. Yeah, they are. So building a belief is simply aligning your thoughts, words, actions, and feelings toward an intended, desired experience or result. You hold them persistently and consistently, consciously and unconsciously. The greatest thing about building a belief is if you really build that belief, you can then put it into the subconscious mind and you don't have to think about it. It's automatically like a software program running in the background. But here's the key. It's a belief you've chosen. And when you've consciously chosen a belief, wow, there's power in that. Oh my God, I installed that software. Not my mom, not my dad, not the church, not the politician, not the religion, not the news media, not the advertisers, not my friends. No, I choose that software. Whoa. Now, when we look at our life, we are responsible, aren't we? Yeah, I love that we're responsible, because when we're responsible, we have the ability to change. If we're a victim, we can't do anything. We're at the mercy of something outside of ourselves that we have no control of. But if we're personally responsible for our experience, we can change. That's why all change starts within. It does not start on the exterior. And that's where we've been programmed. I use the word programmed, influenced, brainwashed into believing. Brainwashed. What is brainwashing? It means wiping your brain clear of the fact that you have your personal power and installing an unwanted, unchosen software program to be running in your mind, which is creating your experience. Whoa, think about that. So many of these software programs are just nonsense. The fact that you can't like someone because they're different than you. Wait a second. At core, at base, we're all the same. We just look different. We talk different. We have different ideas. We express differently. Why? Because we're unique expressions of it. What is it? I don't know. Call it infinite intelligence, call it spirit, call it divine, call it God. I don't care what you call it, but it's not a being. I really want to make that clear. I am not about creating this God that's a being. That's anthropomorphizing. What is anthropomorphizing? It means giving human qualities to something that's not human. Remember, what does the Bible say? We are made in the image and likeness of God. But what seems to happen in religion is that we say God is made in our image and likeness. Isn't that interesting? Why do we have pictures of God looking like man? Go back to the Greeks. Go back to the Egyptians. All the pictures of God look like a man. Why? Because back in those days, people couldn't grasp the concept of an infinite power and infinite expression, consciousness. But that's who you are. You are consciousness. You are an individualized point of consciousness. So the fact of the matter is that point of consciousness has chosen to have the energy that you are. Look. So my consciousness has chosen me to look like this and continues to work on me, because we in human form have what? We have a consciousness of aging. Seems to be a natural law, right? So then my body ages. That's why I don't look like my 21-year-old self. Sometimes when I'm not looking in the mirror, I'm not looking at a camera like I am right now, I think I do look like I'm 21. Boy, then I get in front of a mirror and I say, whoa, what happened to the other Lee? Where did he go? Yeah, Dion, I am giving you so many layers to think about. And I'm doing that because if I can stimulate you to think for yourself, then I'm fulfilling my life vision, my mission. My mission is real simple: to expand human awareness. I do that by teaching how to live consciously and experience a fulfilled and meaningful life. That's it. That's all I'm here for. That's all I do. So if you're wondering what's Lee's intention, you now know. My mission and my purpose were really clear right there. It's taken me all my life to get clear on that, and I couldn't be more clear than that, because I get great joy out of it. Not only do I get great joy out of it, but I benefit from it. The more I teach, the more I learn. And so I invite you to be in an open state and realize you really don't know anything, because there's always more to know, because this is an infinite world, an infinite consciousness. If it's infinite, then just to focus on one point is really self-limiting. And I used to be a know-it-all. There are times I still think I'm a know-it-all, and I have to remind myself, you barely know anything. Be open. That's what I'm constantly telling myself. Be open to a higher wisdom. Be open to a higher expression. Be open to more. Because in the infinite, there's always more. So, gang, that's what I'm going to leave you with today. Be open. Listen. Don't know. Listen. You can discern. Do I want to keep going in a direction or not? You have that ability to discern. You don't have to be in any situation you don't want to be in. You have that choice. So with that, hey, I'm going to start classes this Sunday, or not this coming Sunday, the following Monday or the following Tuesday. 3 different classes. If you want to know more about it, I put the link down in the description here, and anyone's welcome to sign up. And you'll find that you'll be able to connect with me at a deeper level with other like-minded people, and we interact together via Zoom. So if you're interested, love to have you join me. Otherwise, go create a great day and know that I love you and accept you just the way you are. Until tomorrow, aloha.